This is Tim Albright with AVNation at DSE 2017 with Randy Pagnon, the RP of RPVisuals. How are you, sir?
Super duper great. I appreciate you coming by, Tim.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. I was actually coming by. I ran into Brandy yesterday and saw you guys' booth. I'm asking everybody this. So, first question is, why are you at DSE?
Yeah. We only do a few shows that are public type trade shows. Obviously, our largest show would be Infocom, which is a trade, an industry trade. So you get a lot of dealer, integrator, consultants, all very important to our business. The thing that we find and the value that we get out of this show is there's more end users.
Okay.
There's more key end users. There's more of we're the mount behind the Microsoft magic, and they're here. We're the mount behind the Nike experience stores. They're here. Burberry. We do Burberry's here. Every year that we've exhibited here, we've been fortunate enough to come across one opportunity that makes it worth us exhibiting.
Yeah.
And so if I could do one show, I'd be happy, but we do two shows. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some of the mount. You are the mount behind a lot of stuff you're showing in this booth. We're in Vegas, one of the largest physical, square footage sports books in Vegas. You guys had a hand in. You were the mount behind that.
Yeah.
How do you walk me through? Getting connection and walking through the process of that job. Not for nothing, but Vegas just announced that they're getting a football team. So they're going to be integrators. They're interested.
Getting the Raiders.
It's a football team. I'm from St. Louis. Technically, we had a football team.
You got the Rams.
We had technically, it was a football team.
Yeah.
The last couple of years, it was in the same vein as the Raiders.
Yeah.
But yeah, walk me through that because things like that don't come along very often. Right.
So a lot of the people that are exhibiting here now, and in the world of narrow pixel pitch, there's been an explosion. You've been interviewing them, and they've been making your camera disappear because of the brightness. And that's why, unfortunately, this is more conducive to the camera. But in the world of narrow pixel pitch, what we solve for is we're really good at big, Westgate. We're really big at curved, Westgate. We're really big at architecturally integrated, Westgate. We also do tilted. Okay. So at Westgate, that was HP Communications, a large dealer out of the Northeast, and we have a very good relationship with them. And then when they were approached to pull that off, which was a couple of years ago in December, we're going to open for football season. Everything's got to do with football.
Yep.
And we didn't get turned on to that project until April.
Oh wow!
And it opened for football preseason.
So August.
So that wall, though, just to give you the complexity of it, and we have a little cutaway example mount of here. This is a Westgate slice. That wall is 20 feet tall, 220 feet long. It's 1,680 Christie LED tiles. It's 7,200 seams that are 0.25 millimeter. It's a curved J. It's 65,000 pounds, and it's the biggest indoor narrow pixel pitch project in the world. And from that, we've been blessed with, we've now did Caesars, and we also now are under contract for the Wynn.
Oh wow.
So all of them are narrow pixel pitch direct view LED, and really demanding tolerances. And really integrated into the facility. Okay,
so walk me through that, because our audience are integrators, right? These are folks like HB who will come to you and say, Randy, we've got an opportunity here. What does that relationship look like? Like from the phone call of me calling you, Randy, walk me through that to completion.
So a lot of the projects we are actually a little bit before that even with AV consultants.
Okay.
See, so what we're finding is that with a lot of what we're doing, the AV consultants are in up front with the architect. The dealer, the integrator, is our customer. That's who we sell through, but the driving of the need and the application is actually a bit upstream of that with the architect. Architects are doubt, and that's why God created was AV consultants, was to keep architects away from me. So what you have is you have super steel, but then from that super steel, you need to attach something to it. So we're the missing interface in between. So we work on behalf of a consultant. We do the drawings, working in conjunction with the architect, and we take the building out of it and make it irrelevant. Once it goes out to bid to an HB Communications or any one of the large integrators out there, we work with that integrator because they're the ones responsible for the electronics.
Okay.
So the Christie, Barco, NEC, Silicon Core, they're going to sell to that dealer. And it's really a marriage, right? Because in direct view LED, that stuff's cost $3,000 a square foot to $10,000 a square foot. My mount can't compromise that LED. that LED manufacturer can't compromise my mount.
Yeah.
It's very important that we get every pixel alive.
Yeah.
We save every pixel, right? And so, by the way, at Westgate, there was 1,680 tiles, and throughout the whole install, we broke 2.
Wow.
That's not so bad when you go 1,680.
No.
I'm just being honest with you, and I'll blame Corey for breaking those 2. So.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
All right, so if I'm a dealer or even I'm a consultant, how do people get a hold of you or your team?
www.rpvisuals.com, but we've also pleased to announce that James Fife has joined our team.
Okay.
And James Fife is 10 years with Engineering Harmonics out of Toronto. James has been on the consultative specification side. We work on a project basis. Need a project name, need the architecturals, need what we're trying to solve for. And you know, one of our taglines is more than a mount. You can't stop at the mount.
Yeah.
It really is. So we regularly have in our building, we do full factory certified tests. We regularly bring in the LED manufacturer, be it again Silicon Core, NEC, Samsung, whoever's LED it is. We like for the factory certified test for Westgate, HB was in our building. When we did that install, Christy lit every tile on the ground. My guys lit every tile in the wall. We shook hands, we moved on to the next tile.
Yeah.
It's very expensive stuff that can go
But it's
wrong.
a large investment for the end client, right? We're talking about in this instance, it's Westgate.
Yep.
It's a large investment for them, but you guys need to do stuff like that to ensure that investment.
Right. 3 things in video walls in general. It doesn't matter if it's flat panels or micro tiles or what have you. 3 things make a video wall look good. Colorivity and uniformity, and that's the LED supplier in this case, you know, whether it's Christie again, whether whoever, they're responsible for color and uniformity.
Okay.
Processing, really big in the world of LED, hitting it pixel for pixel. There's all kinds of processing players out there, both internal, captive to the manufacturer.
Yep.
And then the third most important thing in any video wall is the mechanical alignment. And I gotta tell you, one of my frustrations, there's a lot of bad seams out there.
Yep.
Just walk through an airport and look at a 2x2. How can you not get a 2x2 right?
That's right. Drive down Las Vegas Boulevard. I was riding down last night, and you can see it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's since it went sub 4mm, you're going to start to see a lot of bad as narrow pixel pitch ages.
Yep.
2 things that are evil to LED: black, white. Turn them off black. Look at the seams. Turn them off white. We regularly carry around, I'm famous for carrying around these silly shims,
Yep.
Where do I have them here? I've always got these.
Yeah.
So just to give you, Tim, a perspective, at Westgate, excuse me, at Westgate, if the pixel pitch is 0.25 or 2.5 mil, the gap between the 2 tiles is 0.25. That's the seam that we're responsible for. But with the new 0.95,
holy cow, that's a piece of paper.
Yeah. Now, what I'm good at, as I say, is big, curved, tilted, architecturally integrated.
Yeah.
If I compromise the aperture, I crush LED. Not good.
No.
Okay. So, again, I like these shims because they give you an actual direct representation, and you can see it. And again, the number one thing that tends to get screwed up on a mechanical alignment of a video wall is the Z.
Okay.
The forward to back axis. And if it's off on an LED wall, again, I encourage you to go to Westgate. Walk up to the wall and look up at it. Other AV weirdos will be there doing the same thing. You don't look too weird.
No.
But if you look up at it, it's one of the best walls in Vegas.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks really good because the mechanical alignment, very key.
Very good. I appreciate it, sir. So RPVisuals.com?
Yep, RPVisuals.com.
All right, very good. Randy Pagman from RP Visuals. My name is Tim Albright. For more information about us, you can find us at AVNation.tv.